One small mistake could cost you your visa. And in 2025, the rules are stricter than ever. Here's what every international student needs to know to stay protected. Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Amarachi. I'm a grad student in the US. On this channel, I share useful tips about moving to the US as well as documenting my grad school journey. If this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing. Most of the things mentioned in this video go without saying, but this is a timely reminder for the current international students in the US and those hoping to study this year or in coming months. Please note that this is not legal advice, just general practical tips on how to stay safe. The first thing, now more than ever, it is important to remind yourselves or to be familiar with the requirements surrounding your visa and your legal stay in the country. This includes things like the course load requirements to maintain legal status, the rules surrounding on-campus employment, and the rules surrounding off-campus employment such as OPT and CPT. If you're not sure what these are, consult your designated school official from the International Students Office. The next thing to remind us about is your service reporting. Please remember to report changes to your address, program, or status to your designated school official within the required time frame. Do not forget this or take it for granted. Now let's talk about protest and political activity. Yes, peaceful protests are legal. However, any sort of arrests, even if charges are dropped, may have negative impacts on your immigration status now or in the future. So you should think carefully before engaging in any sort of protest or completely avoid them. Coming off of that, let's talk about your social media and public presence. Please be very mindful about what you post on social media, even on private accounts, but especially on public profiles. You don't know who's watching. Be careful, please. Things like political commentary, protests, I would suggest just avoiding them, not posting anything like that because you don't know who's watching. Please be careful. You don't want to draw unnecessary attention to yourself. Let's talk about your personal conduct and community awareness. You must obey the traffic rules. You have to. This includes things like stop signs, speed limits, parking regulations. This is very important because even tiny infractions can escalate and bring attention to your immigration status. So please be careful. Coming off of that, I would say avoid risky situations or things that are in the gray area. This includes people or situation that can attract law enforcement. For example, extremely loud parties, the use of controlled substances, things in that area that are sometimes neither here nor there. It's probably in your best interest to just completely avoid them to be safe. Let's talk about your documents. You need to carry around key documents. At the minimum, you need copies of your passport and I-20. The originals can be safely stored, but you need to have easy access to proof of your legal presence in the country. Talking about documents, you have to have valid, up-to-date document. So this includes a valid passport and an updated I-20 with an updated travel signature. If you're not sure about what's happening with your I-20, go find it immediately after watching this video and make sure that it's up to date. You also need to make digital and physical copies of these documents. Digital copies can be uploaded safely on some sort of cloud storage, and then physical copies can be kept in a safe place or with a trusted person. Let's talk about legal preparedness. For most schools right now, they're probably sending out a lot of information about legal representation that's available from the International Students Office or from the university as a whole. Please keep this information handy. A lot of schools are also sending out information about like knowing your right. Please keep information like this handy, or at the very minimum, keep the contact details of your designated school official very handy. You need someone, some sort of legal representation that you're able to call very quickly if you run into any sort of troubles. So please have this information very close, very easily accessible. And last but not least, stay informed but avoid rumors. There's so much happening. There's so many rules coming out. There's so many changes happening very quickly. So it is in your best interest to stay up to date with what's happening and what changes are being made. The best way to do this is by closely following news or announcements coming out of the International Student Office at your school, or also following the official communication channels of USCIS, the Department of Homeland Security, and the Department of State. Be careful, make sure that you're not feeding yourself with people's opinions or hearsay, because there's already a lot happening. Just make sure you're getting all of your news and information from the official channels. And of course, always remember to consult your designated school official or an immigration attorney before making travel plans or any changes to your status or employment. I know there's a lot of uncertainty right now. A lot of people are scared or worried. But if you pay close attention, you realize that most of the tips I gave here revolve around a common theme, which is stay safe, keep a low profile, do not draw unnecessary attention to yourself. Also, this is a friendly reminder to please keep community close. Check in regularly with your friends and your family. Hold on to your community. It's really a tough time mentally and emotionally for a lot of people. So provide support to as many people as you're able to support, and also accept the support and help of others. I'm wishing us all of the emotional, mental, and psychological strength to get through these challenging times. You can do it, we can do it, we're going to be fine. If you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much. If you're not subscribed already and you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing and checking out the other videos on my channel. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.